to another episode of the Sean Farrell podcast. I am Sean Farrell. God is great all the time. All the time, God is great. Jesus Christ is Lord. Let's not waste no more time. Let's get right to it. So this was recently brought to my attention a few days ago. I was going through my emails the other day, and it was recently brought to my attention that there was an apparent suicide here in Memphis at the at one of the libraries at Benjamin L. Hook's library in Memphis. Okay, and I don't watch the news. Haven't watched the news in years, and so it was just recently brought to my attention days ago by a friend. Okay, so yeah, this is why we need to talk about this stuff. Okay, it shouldn't be taboo. Talking about suicide should not be taboo. We have got to talk about this stuff. We have got to have more conversations. We have got to have more people who understand. Now, I don't know what this person was going through in his or her life. But there must have been some real pain there. There must have been some real mental pain that they felt like that they just could not escape out of. And when you feel that you can't escape, you feel trapped. You feel trapped. And it's like a maze that you just can't escape from. And the only relief you can get from it is by ending your own life. Okay? The only relief you can get from it is by ending your own life. I used to be in that same headspace. Okay? I used to be in that same headspace. Maybe some of you who are watching this right now, you all used to be in that same headspace, or sometimes you still are in that headspace where you have to fight off those suicidal ideations. Okay. I'm at risk. I've made at this point before, but I'm going to make it again. I'm at risk for suicide every day. Okay. I'm at risk every day. And because I did used to carry things in my book bag. I did carry blades in my bag. I did carry sharp blades in my bag. I did dream about ending my life. I did dream about standing on the bridge, and it was raining. Just standing there on the bridge, and it's raining. We have got to have more conversations about these things, okay? We've got to have more conversations about these things. And I said this a few weeks ago. A couple of easy things that we can do. A couple of easy things that we can do. Listen. Understand. Empathy. And don't judge. Okay? That's all you got to do. If you just do those four things, lives can be saved. A lot of lives can be saved. Okay? Don't judge. Empathy. Listen. Understanding. Okay? That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. That's basically all you got to do. Okay. And sometimes you don't have to say ain't nothing. More oftentimes you don't have to say ain't nothing. Just listen. Just listen. And just listen. Okay. And so this particular person who ended his or her life, I guess they felt like they didn't have anybody to come to. I guess they felt like that they had nobody to listen, had nobody to empathize with them, and they were probably passing off judgment. That's just purely speculation on my part. Maybe that person was dealing with something with far more greater issues than what they were. Okay. But oftentimes when we are suicidal and we're reaching out for help, crying out for help, and it gets dismissed as attention seeking, and that can just push somebody over the edge. That can just push somebody over the edge. Okay. That can just push somebody over the edge when you believe that they won't do it, or you believe that they are attention seeking. And that can be the straw that breaks the camel's back. And so when they get dismissed as attention seeking, or people believe that they won't do it, then they actually do it, then it turns into, I wish I saw the signs. I should have been there for them more. Well, they came to you. They came to you. They said, hey, I'm dealing with this. I'm dealing with that. I need someone to talk to. They came to you, but you dismissed it. You dismissed it. Or you minimized it. Or you minimized what they were going through. Okay? So, please, even if they're joking, even if they're joking about ending their life by suicide, take them seriously. Take them seriously. Suicide is nothing to be joking about. Suicide is absolutely nothing to be joking about. Okay? I heard this on years ago. I heard I was listening to the radio, okay? And there was this one woman who called into a show. She said her ex was threatening to jump from an apartment building complex because she wasn't answering his phone calls. Okay? And so then the host of the show said, did he jump? And so then the woman went like, he did. Okay? He didn't die. He didn't die. He just suffered busted knees, injuries, just injuries. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to get into the details of what had of what had happened when he jumped, but he didn't die. He just had like busted body parts, knees, hands, face, and they were actually laughing about this on radio. And the woman and her friends were actually laughing at him while he was jumping. They thought that was fun, honey. They actually thought that was funny to see someone jump and attempt to end their life. They thought that was funny. It's tragic. It's tragic when people have no one to come to, or they get dismissed as attention seeking. We have got to take this more seriously. We have got to normalize talking about ending your life. We have got to normalize talking about suicide. We talk about everything, the danger of drugs. We talk about the dangers of whatever. So why should we talking about suicide? Why is talking about suicide seem to be still off limits? Okay, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. I tried to end my life. And we've all got to do more. We've all got to do more. Okay? We've all got to do more. And it still shouldn't be taboo. Still shouldn't be taboo. And the thing about it is, yes, it was tragic that this person died by suicide. I was more interested in knowing how fast the story was going to disappear. Okay. I wanted to know how fast the story was going to disappear. Was it going to lead to an increased conversation about suicide? Or was it just going to be a tragic story for a day or two? And then it fades into the background. Yeah. 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 So I think we were kind of hoping this would happen with when Twitch ended his life. When Twitch ended his life by suicide. It was a story. It was a tragic story for about a couple of days at most. And then that was it. Didn't lead to an increased conversation. So let's normalize talking about this. It should not be taboo, and it should not still be swept under the rug, because it happens every 40 seconds. It happens every 40 seconds. And every 41 seconds, someone is left to try to make sense of it. All right? Okay. Let's do more. That's it. That's all for the Sean Farrell podcast. I am out of here. May God bless you all. Let's do more.